Hi, it's Tim from Cattails Country Florist, and in today's segment with Tim the Tulip Man, I am going to tie a bow. Tying a bow is quite simple. There's just a few techniques to get down, and you too can tie a bow that looks as pretty as these bows right here. Back in 1985, when I first got into the flower business, I was delivering flowers at a shop in Athens, Texas. I was dating the owner's daughter, and I got in and I just learned the flower business. And there came a time I needed to learn how to tie a bow, because we put bows on everything at that flower shop. So the owner of the business gave me an old dusty bolt of black ribbon, just like this, and he said, "Tim, take this bolt of ribbon home, and by the end of Monday Night Football, you should be one of the best bow tiers in the flower shop." And because of that, I am able to today tie a bow that is as small as this for a corsage. It could actually fit on your pinky finger, or I can tie a bow to go on a Ford F-150. So that's what I'm going to do today, is show you the technique I learned so many years ago that makes it very simple to tie a bow. Now, a lot of people don't understand that ribbon has two sides. It has a shiny side and a dull side, and it's really hard to tell the difference, but you can if you get the bow tied and you have half shiny and half dull. So it's a spinning process as you're tying the bow. So the first thing you do is we're going to do a 4-loop bow, which is really 8 loops because it's going to be 4 on each side. It's what we use in a lot of our plant baskets we have here at Cattails Country Florist. So the first loop, you'll take your fingers just like this and bring it down, and then scrunch and just push it together. You don't worry about how messy this is going to be in here, because at the end you're going to be able to straighten that out. Now this is where the spin comes in, because we've got the shiny side here, so we want to spin, pull the loop out, do it about the same size so you have the same on each side starting out. And you can either go a little bit bigger, but you always make sure you spin. And each loop can be a little bit bigger, or they can be the same, because you're going to spread them out and they're going to look like a nice full bow. So spin and then do it. Allow yourself enough ribbon from the bolt. Spin and scrunch. Spin and scrunch. So we got 4 on that side, so we're going to do our last one over here and scrunch. As you can see, it looks pretty messy right now, but watch at the end. So on that last one, you still want to do a spin, but you want to make your loop longer, because this is going to be your tail. And I do a 3-tail bow. So this is just kind of a little trick, and I just leave that together. Take my scissors, cut here, cut there to separate it from the bolt of ribbon, and then you take just a standard floral wire, or you can also use the ribbon and tie it off if you're like doing a wrapped bouquet that you need to not have wiring. You need to have the ribbon itself to hold it together. But today we're going to do this like a plant basket, because I actually have a lot of plant baskets coming in today. I have some calanchos, some begonias, some mums. It's almost fall, believe it or not, and so we'll have just tons of fall mums here at Cattails Country Florist, and we try to put bows on all the ones that we have in the shop. So now you're getting the bow to this stage where you can kind of take it, and you just make sure you get your ribbons where they're coming down, and then you can start to mess with, making it straight, so that at the end you'll see that it'll look more like this, and it'll have the stick on it, and then we can stick it down in a plant. And even once you get it in the arrangement, you can mess with the bow itself. So then I take the pliers and I clip off the end. Take a little 6-inch wooden stick, floral stick, and then you just wrap the wire around the stick. Take it like that, and then voila, you have a bow to go on a plant. And then once you put it in the plant, you can take your ribbon scissors, and you can you know, make little fancy cuts in it like that, so that you have it looking nice and neat in the bottom of on the bottom of the ribbon. So that's a segment of how to tie a bow from Tim the Tulip Man at Cattails Country Florist. Again, you can visit us on the web at www.cattailscountryflorist.com. We're also on Facebook, and we've just started this week our name game. So if you look in the status bar of the Cattails Country Florist page and you see your name, you can come into our location at 7627 Woodbine Road and pick up a free bouquet of flowers. If it's not your name, and you know someone who has that name, and you ask them to become a friend of ours and a fan of our page, and tell them, and they come in and pick up the bouquet, we'll put you in a drawing for a monthly prize that we're going to start doing every month. So, from Tim the Tulip Man at Cattails Country Florist, until we meet again, peace.